Happy Monday, subscribers. So I didn't make a video yesterday, so I thought I could spend this vlog making it up to you and explain to you what I was doing on the weekend. So if you follow me on Twitter, you would have noticed that I tweeted this, and then I tweeted this, and then I tweeted this, and I keep referring to this startup event that I was attending, and it was a workshop run at the Saïd Business School, which is Oxford's business school, arranged by the Career Service, which is an invaluable resource that gives you tons and tons of careers advice and resources for you to get kick-started and having some direction as to what you want to do after you graduate. If you've been following this, you'll know that this is my final year. I'm an Oxford finalist. I have my exams in whatever the thumbnail says, those many days. It's in 5th and 7th week of Trinity term. Also, some of you may know I like entrepreneurship. I love business. I love thinking of an idea and then creating it, throwing it into the market and seeing what kind of feedback you get, improving it and adding some sort of social value to the world in a way that currently isn't available. That is what I've been doing since I was a kid. I had my own little business when I was 12. I live for this stuff. I'll fill in the details about what I did when I was 12 when I do the Draw My Life thing. But the workshop. So the workshop gathered together 50 really ambitious, really driven, very creative Oxford individuals from numerous different postgrad backgrounds, colleges, experience levels, and we all sat down and we had to think of our own idea as to what we thought could be a feasible idea for a startup. Then we worked through creating the idea, thinking of a customer, going through all the different ways in which startups typically fail. This is my biggest piece of advice for you guys. Get to meet as many people as you can while at university, because you're never going to be in a place where there's many enthusiastic people that are passionate about things you're passionate about, but just have a different perspective on it, which gives you an insight that is ridiculously invaluable. Don't be afraid to just strike up a conversation with them, exchange contact details, and then keep in touch, because you never know, you might be like co-founders of something in the long run. How to do this? Join societies, attend events, go to your college social events, and just talk to people. That's a simple piece of advice. If you don't want to go out, connect with people down in the comments. Start replying to what people are saying. If you think, hey, you know what? I completely disagree with you. And I'm going to tell you why. Don't troll. Try not to troll. Not really a fan of trolls. Although I guess it encourages debate, but just try to keep the debate slightly intellectual. I'm rambling, this is meant to be a short vlog. For the sake of time, I'll tell you the first activity that we did that was probably the theme that ran throughout all of the activities that we did for the rest of the weekend, because it kept coming back to this very visual metaphor of what we did as the first task. So we assembled around this person who proposed the idea of creating an app that you put ingredients in, you shake it, and you get a recipe out. It's called Shake Chef. That was the idea. Before going into any stage of fleshing out this bare bones concept, we participated in something known as the Marshmallow Challenge. The Marshmallow Challenge consists of being given 20 pieces of pasta, 2 marshmallows, about this big. Then you're also given quite a lot of sellotape, and you're given some string. Your task, and the task of every other group that was present, I don't know, about 8 groups, was to create the tallest possible structure within 15 minutes that can support the 2 marshmallows, and whoever managed to get the marshmallow highest, they won. So after the 15 minutes, we planned, we thought of this really cool pyramid structure. We had our marshmallows on the top. We were just about to put it there. We were like, yeah, we're supporting it around this triangular base pyramid, and we didn't have a base that was sorted. We put some spaghetti in reserve so that we could use it just in case we broke bits or whatever. And we put our marshmallows on top, and they said, let go! And then it fell down. Some teams did manage to create structures that did support their marshmallows, and then they won, and they got to eat a bag of marshmallows and loads of cookies as their prize. Interesting insights from completing this challenge. The group that consistently performed badly at this task were MBA graduates. So they would sit down at the time and they would be like, you know what, you're the CEO, you're the CMO, you're the CTO, there are roles, this is our defined thing, let's think through some sort of strategy that we can put into making sure this structure is like the highest thing ever. And okay, right, 10 minutes has gone and we planned, now let's start building, not really sure how we're building, we'll just do it like this, and it's over, and then it falls apart. The group that consistently, on average, performed the best were kindergarten students. It was an American test, so people who are in nursery, for my British audience. These are like 3-4-year-olds, and what they would do is they'd play. And this is all relevant for startups. So they'd get the marshmallow, they'd be like, oh, this is heavy, it's squishy. Oh, look, why don't we just throw this together, let's just sellotape that. Let's put it on top. Oh, look, we probably make it higher now because it's working. Oh, we go like that. And they had these really elaborate structures that were like, they'd go like that, and then they'd like, oh no, it's bending, let's just stick something here and support it. And then eventually, like this marshmallow just going, woo, like that. Brilliant structures, amazing creativity, not at all formal, no real planning, just straight in there. They were reiterating, trying out a design, seeing if it was working, then improving upon that previous design, and that was the takeaway from this activity. If you have an idea for a business, you can think about it as much as you want. You can think, hey, you know what, this is a really good idea, no, it's a bad idea, but you will literally never find out whether it's a good idea or not, or a bad idea, unless you throw it into the market and get some feedback from the consumer and see what they think. It's like the foundation of a structure. The customers are the ones who are going to be using whatever product you create. If you don't know what they think, then you can't build a structure that's based on this foundation of what the customer actually wants. And if you're not building the structure appropriately, and you're not thinking of new ways of improving it, then you're going to have all these little flaws throughout the entire structure. So it's just going to flop. And it was odd, because throughout the entire weekend, my mind kept coming back to this marshmallow, and every single time we would redefine who our consumer was and think of the problems that they're facing, how can we alleviate their pain, what gains are they getting, is our product really addressing those issues, what barriers are there for us to create this startup. Wait, hold on, are there workarounds? There probably are workarounds. So this constant reiteration, this constant rethinking, reapproaching, and challenging the assumptions that we made when we first came up with this idea and what this idea was going to be. Okay, I'm going to stop there about the whole business stuff. That's what I was doing on the weekend. That was why I was busy. I hope maybe you got some sort of insight from that. I might do a business vlog at another point. But in terms of academic stuff, I have been studying human rights in Japan. I've got an IR class straight after this, so I've got to edit this video pretty quick. I've been doing timed essays. I did a philosophy essay on Descartes recently, and I was like, this close. Oh, and I watched Frozen as well on the weekend. That is a good film. That is a really good film. The songs are so, I thought it'd be generic and kind of fuzzy Disney. It was good Disney. That's a Disney highlight for me. Right, thus concludes the vlog. It was a vlog. I'm pretty sure it was a vlog. It was kind of rambles. That concludes the vlog for this week. Next week's episode is a special episode because it's my birthday. I turn 21 next Sunday, or the Sunday coming up, i.e. the 2nd of March. So, birthday vlog. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see. But yeah, 6 more days and then I'm 21. The world is my oyster. See you on Sunday, subscribers. Oh, what is my life? Bye. 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 Bye.